And then I have to also go live on Instagram. Going live. Oh, wow. That looks terrible on Instagram. Well, it is what it is. And I should be live also on Twitter. Whatnot, what's up? All right. There we go. What's up, Jeremiah Jones? Welcome. Let me invite people just in case they want to come and hang out while I do this. It won't be an actual episode of anything other than whatnotting. All right. Okie dokie. Welcome one and all. Oh gosh, I haven't done any of the offers stuff. Add stuff, create quality listing, and then just select everything. All inventory. Click. Create product. Whoops. Nope, that's the wrong button. Doing things wrong already. Add to show. Adding to show. All right. Now, back to, whoops. All right, now I got stuff up. What's up, everybody in the chat? I'm going to try to, oh gosh. Going to try to pay attention to multiple streams here. And keep this from getting monotonous. Mark Motts and Nemo Clown are on Instagram. We got Shaggy Mark. Man, those words are so small on my screen. Can I zoom these in? I can. Very nice. All right. And someone is trying to talk to me on X, of course. All right. I'm going to minimize that. What's up, Juan Soto? And Doug is here. Yeah, Jeremiah Jones. We're not doing anything. We're not doing Drawn and Quartered tonight. We're just going to be doing a Whatnot stream. I thought I had other plans tonight, but it turns out I did not have other plans tonight. And so my previous plans that I, Drawn and Quartered, got canceled. And then it was kind of too late to uncancel it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do a Whatnot stream. Whatnot is a social media sellers site that I have finally gotten around to joining. And now I'm doing some stuff on there. My Whatnot, if you're not on Whatnot, Whatnot is whatnot.com. And my, here, I'll just put it in the link for, although I don't know the link for my particular address. If you guys want to go over there, you can join there. And I actually need one more sale. So when you join Whatnot, you have like a certain amount of days to do a certain amount of sales and a certain amount of dollars value. You can get up to $150 bonus back if you make a certain amount of sales to a certain amount of people. So I have sold to 4 different people. I need to sell one more thing to one more person, and I get a bonus $150. So I'm hoping to make that happen tonight. I might just do it if like nobody wants anything real. I don't know. I might do a trading card or something for like dirt cheap just to get that $150 because it's $150. That's right, Roscoe. #pay Mike. But yeah, feel free to come on over to Whatnot and join us there. Again, my actually, let me see if I do Whatnot and then Mike S. Miller Art. If that takes you right to my thing. Page not found. Okay, that does not take you right to my thing. Mike S. Miller Art. One would think that would be the link to your thing. Well, this will take you right to the live. All right, let me just grab. Whoa! And as you can tell, it is a live thing. It's kind of cool. I mean, God, oh darn it! Okay. Oh, I want to paste that. There we go. There we go. All right, that's enough of that. So yeah, I put the link in there in the chat if you want to join us on Whatnot. This is a kind of a weird way to do it because I'm kind of going backwards. Matt, if you want to come in and just hang out, at least I'll have somebody to shoot the breeze with while I'm doing this. I'm going to draw Spider-Gwen. And this is just going to be black and white because I don't have a good white. Well, I have a white paint pen. I don't think that's what you want to do on one of these. Do I have just a white? Yeah, so I'm just going to do a black and white. Oh, I mean, a black and pink spider. More new web tools. Yeah, it's a. Oh, sorry. Let's do a temp listing. Create temporary listing. Buy it now. No. I'll just leave it. Actually, no, I can pin something, huh? Let's see. Promote, sellers tools, mute mic, report a bug. I'll just put up blank cover, black and white. Product actions, run it as auction. I'll just start the auction and that'll leave it pinned on my thing. So if anybody wants to get a blank sketch cover in black and white for $250, go ahead. That'll be your thing. So let's see. Thanks everybody for being here over on Twitter and on Blacklist Universe, on YouTube, and on Whatnot. I'm trying to build up my audience there. I think Rob Liefeld has a live on Whatnot right now, too. I was watching Buzz's channel earlier. And E. Hawkins. That's not Eric Hawkins, is it? That's not you, is it, Eric? 1971? I think you're my age. Yeah, so I was talking to Buzz, and Buzz has been on here for years, so it is Eric Hawkins. What's up, dude? Oh my gosh. Is Rob live right now too? Eric is an old friend from Image Comics. Are you still at Image, Eric? I would assume you're still at Image, but I have no idea. I've not paid much attention to the comics industry in a while. All right, so what do I want? I want to do a fun design here. What should I do? What shall I do? I also wonder if I could erase this pink. Is that going to be a problem? I have no idea. Hashtag Bay Mike. Oh, I should probably take that. All right. Well, let's start with. We'll just start with the torso. Well, dang it, Mike. You are thinking of Matt Hawkins. Oh, I'm an idiot. What's up, Eric Hawkins? I was thinking of Matt Hawkins. I got all my Hawkins mixed up. What a magoo. I am, in point of fact, a magoo. Apologies, Eric. Actually, she shouldn't even be that muscular. Edwin's in the chat. He says, that's a very pink cover. It is a very pink cover. But it's the one that they had, so it's the one that I got. It's the one that I want to watch. Actually, it's not the one that I want. I wanted a white one, but whatever. Oh, you guys want to see the other covers that I did? I'm going to be setting up like an auction. This was suggested to me to do an auction episode. See right now, if you go to the little side area here, it's just like stuff that you can buy now, right? This is a cool site. This is a very robust site. But also, here, let me grab. You can do auctions, and like, so I did these recently. I did them on Whatnot, so there's no recording of them on YouTube or anything. But I did this Chun-Li, nice, and then I did this She Venom. That one will be again. The plan was to do 4 covers and then do an auction night where, I'm working on something. Now, this is Wonder Woman in her classic 80s costume because this is the Wonder Woman, the George Perez Wonder Woman. So, there you go. I know she looks a little cross-eyed, but that's not, it's like, if you look up closer, it's like, it's where I put the little white dot somehow or another. When it's zoomed out, it looks a little weird. But I know I'm doing a great job. So nobody looks at the eyes. Who's looking at the eyes? So yeah, these are done. I'll get those ready for auction at some point. But also, I'm going to be doing this Spidey Gwen. Spider Gwen. Shadow. Eric Hawkins says, Brian Shearer uses Whatnot too. I don't know if he has streamed in a while, though. I'm looking at the eyes, says Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, you have the link if you want to pop in and annoy me. Feel free. Yeah. Oh, I should follow Brian. I'll do it later. Kev Hulk, thank you for joining. Yeah, like I said, I do need one more. It could be like a tiny little $5 sale of something. Maybe I'll do a metal trading card or something. But even just that would get me over the 5 buyers. As long as you haven't bought something from me before, I just need those 5 buyers in order to get to my bonus. $150 bonus. Let's go. All right, so I got my plane ticket and I got my booth, and I am officially going to Heroes Con. So let me know if you're going to be there too. And we might have us a little party. You know what I'm saying? Not a party, but everybody get to see each other. Man, I really want to hit this with freaking white, and I don't know. You know what maybe I can try to do is crosshatch with the white. Oh, I might do that. I might just do that. Crosshatch with the white, and then ink over that. Of course, I've only drawn this character like a couple times, so I might need a little bit of reference to get her right. Oh, wait, the reference is right inside. Genius. All right, so, all right, she doesn't have the big eyes. She's got the little eyes. Where's my Resora? I got $15 credit when I joined. Guess we'll all get a bonus tonight. Oh, nice, Roscoe. Very nice. So yeah, if you want to check out, I mean, if you guys are in the market for a sketch cover or even anything, just let me know. I'm down to do commissions right now. Trying to cobble up some money, so you know we all need the monies. I do have signed comic books in there. I'm not going to put up my whole catalog of comic books because it would take like forever, right? But I have a couple comics up there right now at a time, and that they will come signed, bag boarded signed, and I could even do remarks on those. Hey, Matt, don't sit there. Stop. Wow, you guys on YouTube are being oddly silent. What's up? What is up with you today? Okay, so we get a V. Oh, she's got a very small chest. Forget it. I'm gonna leave it that way. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to a character? Tiny little A cups. That's stupid. That's stupid. I mean, what's the point? Get it? What's the point? Never mind. So that's that. And then the interior of her arms. Whoa, what? Armpits to the thing? It's a very odd design, I will admit. And then is it just white to the arm? It is. It's just white to the arm. Huh. All right. Well, that's how you want to do it. And then these are webbed, which this will be fun because I'm going to do this in white, sort of reversed. This is going to be a bit of an experiment, so it could turn out well, and I could just completely screw up everything. Won't let me change my username on Whatsapp. What? Do you do sketch cards as well? Yes, 4-leaf. I do have sketch cards. I have 2 Iron Man cards. I have 2 AP 2012 Marvel sets. Those are an extra $100 because I know how much those blanks go for. And then I have my own sketch cards. Where's a copy? Where's one? Right here. So I have these Lone Star cards. This is from my own personal comic book. So yeah, the sketch card buy it now is over there on the left. Here, I'll just put one up. I just put one up real quick. Product actions. Run as auction. There you go. Just so it's up there. Is it running? It's not running. Oh, now it's running. Okay. Anyways, if you're new here on What's Not, please do follow me. Hey, Bob, what's up, man? Bob is back. Back again. Oh, Bob. Oh, Bob. Look, I did another one. I did the Wonder Woman. And I did her in her classic costume from the 80s, the George Perez era costume. So I had that one. I got this one. So I'm getting there. Is your auction running? You might want to catch it. Thanks, Roscoe.
Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Y'all so funny. Why are y'all so funny? What's up, Jeff? Let me see if there's
Just
a way.
hanging out.
Here, let me do this. There we go.
You said you needed somebody to give you company and comfort.
Company comfort?
Company and comfort.
Yeah, comfort. I don't know if I said comfort, and that's kind of creepy, but okay.
Well, I was about to say I'm company.
That's true. At the very least, you can be the very least.
I am the very least.
So you're not going to Heroes, I remember, right?
No.
No hero for you.
It's a little bit above my pay grade right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. Oh, and then she's got little doohickey shoes, which, whatever, I don't get. But
is Elliot going?
Elliot is not going. You know what? I should bug Elliot and see if he wants to come in here just be like, you don't have to be all there all night. The hell is this? What's up, Sci-Fi Life is Gaming? So I discovered Whatnot, and now I'm using Whatnot. Man, that She-Venom sketch cover is OS? What's OS? Overly super duper. I don't know what OS is. Let me bug Elliot real quick and see if he's awake. Elliot. I think that's ballerina shoes. Really?
OS? Ballerina shoes?
No, not OS. I bet you Elliot's not going to answer my phone call.
No, you were linked to the past. I must have a clean break.
I know, right? I've been saying that about a certain online movement. All right. No Elliot. No Elliot for you.
No Elliot for you.
No Elliot for you. I will have to be the Elliot tonight. All right. I think the Wonder Woman came out pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, it's pretty good. She's got great eyes.
Right? She stares right into your soul.
Right.
And then it's funny because this area of the page actually gets blue. So I used like the white out pen to brighten up the stars so they kind of pop off there.
They definitely pop.
Pop, 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 pop. That's where your eyes go, right? Straight to the is that She-Venom for sale? I could run it as an auction, but I was planning on trying to get together. What the hell?
Yes.
You want me to run it as an auction? I can run it as an auction. But I'm going to start it at the base price here. For my buy it now price. You want me to do that? Or should I wait? Should I wait? It's really my only Venom. That's why I wouldn't. I don't really want to just do it as a buy it now. If it was buy it now, it'd be 400. But I'd rather do it as an auction, see if it can get higher. Let's go, comics, dude. and there's only 7 people watching. I don't know how many people you need to have a good auction going. I need some suggestions from the chat and whatnot. The Whatnat chat. I'm brand new to this whole thing, so on the one hand, I don't want to be too pushy, and the other hand, I don't want to
Yeah,
be
I never really
too
understood
much to push over.
what was it? What's Whatsapp, whatever. I never
What
really understood it.
Whatnot? It's like a social media site for buying and selling stuff. It's like a live, always running auction house.
Huh.
Is Bob here still? I need to like promote this a little bit because this will go up for auction. I don't feel like it's a good idea to just sell it blank. Hey, Jeremiah Jones tips the host $5. Thank you very much, Jeremiah. I appreciate this. Four Leaf shared the live stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
I know Gary was doing this at one time.
Who?
Gary Shipman.
He's not doing it anymore?
I don't know.
I looked at his site. He sold a lot of stuff.
Holy cow, really?
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's good for him.
Right? I have like 41 more blank covers of different stuff. If you guys go to the buy it now and you wanna commission a blank cover, the black and whites are 250 and the color is 400. I don't think that's too much. It might be, but it kind of falls in line with some other people I saw. Although I saw that Buzz is selling them for less than that, and I was like, "Wow, Buzz, really, bro? You're too
Who's
good for
Buzz?
this." He's another pro artist friend of mine. That he's been on this site since like 2020 or something. He might actually still be live. I was watching him before I came on here.
What are the comments? What do the comments say?
Huh?
What do the comments say?
Comments on which? On mine or yours? Wait, what?
Mine.
Where?
Yes. On YouTube.
On YouTube.
On
Says I think it's ballerina shoes based upon straps.
I was just looking at them.
Oh, I see. All right.
I tried getting on WhatsApp, but it wouldn't. I couldn't remember my login, so I had it written down somewhere. I'm just.
Doesn't it like remind you what your login is?
No, apparently.
What?
I don't even know how I got on WhatsApp the first place. So.
Nah. That's too bad.
I remember that I think Gary was using. He'd use Twitch. He'd use Twitch to communicate with them.
What?
And then, yeah, he would, because he has this thing that repeats stuff back to, or that reads the chat. And,
oh, right.
Yeah. And so he'd use Twitch. You could, if you wanted to talk to him, you go use Twitch and put something in there, and it would say something, and then, he would respond on WhatsApp.
Ah.
It's very weird.
That is weird. Gary's weird. You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
What am I gonna do? Let me look at the. All right, so this. Actually, I'm just gonna go all the way out here with this. Because this is going to be tricky for me to figure out with the way I only have a white pen that does it's like a ballpoint pen, right?
Yeah.
So I can't really do all the white areas on this costume. So I might be able to do a sort of a cross hatching design instead. gonna be.
It sounds tricky.
It's gonna be tricky. That's my point.
You don't invest in those whiteout pens or whatever they are?
I have these jelly rolls. Oh, and I do have the. Where is it? Oh, I do have this one.
Gary's got a whiteout pen.
The Presto? This?
I think so, yeah. And so does Aaron.
Ugh.
Aaron.
Aaron. Who's Aaron?
Aaron?
I remember. There was a guy named Aaron I knew once.
Old? Balding?
Old fella. Yeah. That's him. All right. So. I hope I don't screw up this cover by doing this. It's entirely possible that I will, though.
No pressure.
Wow, this really smells like whiteout.
It's probably because it is.
Yeah, right? I think this pen might do better. So let me try this. Yeah, I think this pen's going to do better than this. Because what I want to do is the spaghetti type of webbing. So you didn't have anything else to do tonight, huh?
No, I'm just probably thinking about doing some writing later.
Yeah, that's cool.
Seeing that I usually reserve this day to come on and read chats on your thing. So, and then tomorrow is fan edition.
Right.
Where I use my kazoo and then, well, it didn't sound right. Where I use my kazoo and then put up a straw poll, and the rest of the time spent listening to Chester.
Right, Chester. That was old Chester.
Oh, I should say, pretend to listen to Chester while I'm on Twitter.
Right. How is old Chester?
Chester's doing really good. I think
old chestnut.
Yeah, I think he's got a place in what is it?
Japan?
No, not in Japan.
He does.
It's Malta. It's got a place in Malta. I'm like, it's an island in the Mediterranean, Malta. So
why does he have a place in Malta? He lives in Japan.
Because he lives in Japan, but he has to go over to Europe, and that's a good place to stay while over in Europe.
Why does he have to go to Europe?
Well, he's an expert in like languages and stuff. Philologist.
Oh.
They have conferences and all that other stuff, and plus he's loaded.
He owns an island. Chester is loaded.
Yep.
Oh, that's why he spends his Thursday evenings.
Yeah, well, he's a huge comic nerd.
Yeah?
Yes, definitely. He owns an island. He owns an island and a yacht.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and a fertility shrine.
Well, no wonder he took me out to dinner.
Yeah, a sex mountain.
Well, let's not go there.
But yeah, so massive comic nerd. Massive.
Gotcha. I got you. Uh-huh. Huh? I need my glasses for this. And he has a hot cousin, apparently, says Bob Romero Art.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Good to know. Not for me, though.
Yeah, his cousin is Jennifer Connelly.
Shut the front door.
No, seriously. His cousin is Jennifer Connelly. We did a Jennifer Connelly night, and the straw poll said something like Chester's hot cousin competition.
Oh, who made the straw poll?
I did.
Wow.
I do the same thing there that I do here.
Chester's cousin looks like my wife.
She kind of does. Except she's an actress.
Yeah.
And
Well.
so, yeah, so he's. And Blue Moon says, I heard Chester plays croquet on a solid gold yacht after landing his diamond encrusted helicopter on the boat.
I wonder, hey, can you guys on Whatnot actually hear the whole conversation? Or are you just hearing my half of it? That'd be funny. All right, let's see.
We hear Jeff too. Woohoo!
I can hear everything.
There we go. Okay.
Nice. See, like that, sort of a cross hatching with the white. This may actually turn out better than I anticipate.
Can't have that happen.
Then again, it may not.
You're not done yet.
Yeah, no, that's my point. It may be a complete disaster. We'll let you know.
So I'm only 14 books away from being able to say I've sold 1,000 books.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And I did it all while not doing like the free giveaways and all that.
What were the free giveaways supposed to be?
Yeah, a lot of people will make their book available for sale for free. Like on Amazon, you can actually get free books on Amazon if the author does a 99-cent sale or a free giveaway.
Ah.
So,
Gotcha.
and you can do that for a short period of time.
Interesting. Interesting.
Blue Moon says, and every pair of clothes Chester has is just as expensive as his yacht.
Really? I remember when Chester used to come to my channel.
Not anymore.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
Does he go to anybody's channel besides his own?
No, I don't think so. I haven't seen it.
So
I think he likes doing the drawn and quartered stuff. He likes doing that. And he, like I said, he's a massive comic nerd, so he gives him a time to, get in with comic, to talk about comics and all that.
Gotcha.
So
it allows him to be a nerd.
Yep.
I hear you. Welcome, Rome Comics on Whatnot. Got to try to pay attention to both chats now.
Yeah. For a moment, I thought you were going to say, and I did it all while I was drunk.
Oh. He's talking to you, not me.
I guess. So. But yeah, I got my... hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina. Hello, Tina.
Yeah, I got my royalty report for March from my audiobook distributor, and I did a sale, and I actually sold more than I thought, or I didn't think I sold anything on Chirp Audiobooks, which is affiliated with a couple of places that I distribute through and run ads on. So I'd actually sold more than I had thought.
Excellent.
And then there is a service.
So your 1,000 count includes your audiobooks?
Yeah, but only certain audiobooks, like Audible ones, because they're subscription. But you still you get to keep your subscription until they take it away. I count that as a sale. So. But there's some of them, like the check-in, checkouts from libraries. I don't count those as a sale. I have to count them in full. And I get money from Spotify because Spotify has a service where, or their I think their premium subscription allows you to access all of their audiobooks as part of the subscription. And for the last year, I've had steady, it was small, but it was steady activity on that. And I'm seriously thinking about spending some money in advertising on Spotify. See if I can drum up more of that. So
Why not?
Spotify has been very good to me, and it's been a heck of a lot better than Google, or not Google,
Amazon.
Audible.
Oh. Oh yeah, Spotify is Audible. It's all Audible. Except for it's not all Audible. You know what I'm saying?
I sell more and I make more outside of Audible than I do in Audible.
Gotcha.
But you know what? It's a sales channel. So
All right. Every sale is another lifelong supporter.
yeah, until they take it away.
Until they take what away?
Until they take your book away.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Audible, and Amazon. Amazon's going through a firestorm right now, where they allowed people to lease books and save them to like their hard drive by downloading them from their Kindle, so that that if something happens to their Kindle, they got all their books. Well, they shut that off, and so now you're on a strict lease. You lease the books from Amazon, and if Amazon wants to take a book off of your Kindle, it's gone. And what happens is if they cancel an author, or if an author no longer decides to sell on Amazon, they have to remove that book from the Kindle, because technically legally somebody can say that Amazon is profiting from their book even though they're no longer on Amazon. And Amazon has a tendency to just kick people off of their platform. They'll say that
Jeff Bezos. First, he fakes this moon launch thing or whatever.
Yeah, I'm somewhat skeptical of that.
Now he's trying to. I know the door just comes open. So funny.
Well, somebody opened it from the inside, but I'm just like, nah. But at the same time, somebody noted,
because you put a bunch of dumb women in there who didn't know they weren't supposed to open the door.
Well, not only that, somebody pointed out that they pointed the difference between the SpaceX module and the what I forget, it was Blue Sky or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Module. And the SpaceX module, you can actually see the heat from the reentry, the scorching from all the reentry. Right. And this other module, you don't see any of that.
Right.
So it's like, really?
Like, ew.
Really? So, but anyways, yeah. But one of the services on the audiobooks is called Storytel, and they distribute in Europe and Latin America. And it started a couple of years ago. I started picking up a lot of activity on that, and that shot my sales up. And then last year it like tapered off to nothing. And this time around, this quarter, because they give you back quarterly, or they report quarterly. I had sold 2 books through there, one in Denmark and the other in where was that? Let me look that up. One was in Denmark and
Norway.
No, but I did have stuff in Norway. Denmark and Belgium. So it's very weird. So I should actually go check that out. But yeah, so that's picked up again now. I don't know why. Last year it's kind of like it just died off, and I don't even know why.
Can you hear all the sirens?
Yeah, I can hear it. They're coming for you, dude.
I know. Why are they always coming after me?
Retailer link tool.
That's really cool. Mike drawing with the white Sakura gel pen. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see how it looks when I'm done. This always, like, whenever you're doing stuff like, coloring and whatnot, it never really pulls all together until you put the black lines to the inking. And the inking kind of ties everything together. So it'll be curious until I get to that point for me, because I'm not sure if it's going to look good. I hope it looks good.
So anyways, yeah, so that was really cool today. So I went in and I updated all my sales numbers.
That is very cool. It's nice how you actually pay attention to how many things you sell.
Yeah, well, gotta figure it out. And I also, I got a bunch of charts and graphs. Like March was probably my best sales month ever this year. So I sold like 111 books that year from all my various sources.
Right.
The next highest one was 2023, which I sold I think 93 all told. That continued off in April, but this April is not doing real good. So I only sold about 20.
What are you doing different?
I had, for some reason, when I released the Wizard Stone, I had a continuous and steady trickle of sales that that tapered off. That started to taper off in April, but I mean, it kept going in May, and then it finally kind of settled in June. So, and then June and July. I mean, the summer months aren't good sales wise. August and September being the worst, but then it picks back up in October. So,
well, who wants to read in the summer?
well, go to the beach, bring a book to read or something like that.
Oh, right.
And audiobooks, people
Fine,
like
contradict me.
audiobooks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out, but
So, but yeah, I typically avoid August and September with online sales. But I mean, like July, I went to my actual sales were bolstered by me going to another event, which is up in Alpena, Michigan, and I sold quite a few books there. I was kind of surprised. So,
I remember that actually.
yeah, I had it was only like 16 vendors there. Next thing I know, I'm selling. I almost out of Revenant in the Tombs for that show.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I eventually want to do bigger shows, but like they had was the Motor City Comic Con here, and that was like I think it was like $2,300 for a table, and I was just like, yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeesh.
I need a heck of a lot of inventory to be able to handle that. Eric Hawkins is coming up, I think September, and he and I are going to be at a Comic Cons right down the road from my house. So,
oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool. What con is that?
Huh? Fantastic Con, I think.
Sounds fantastic.
It's a mid-sized con.
Especially this year.
Yeah.
With the Fantastic Four.
There's like two of them. There's like the Fantastic Con and Astronomicon. It's around that same time. And then they got another one up in Lansing, which is called Capital City Comic Con, and that's fairly large.
This Heroes Con should be fun. It's gonna be the first time I've been to show outside of San Diego, and geez Louise, I think 2019 was the last year I did anything.
So you got a table in Artist Alley.
Yeah.
I eventually do want to go to one of those. I noticed that South Carolina and North Carolina seem to have like a lot of comic conventions.
Yeah, and it's art centric. It's an art centric show. That's why I'm going, because like I don't want to do prints anymore, and I'm hoping I can sell enough of my art to make it worth going. If that's the case, maybe make it a regular thing, because it seems like a lot of people we know in common like going to that show. So when I was talking to Buzz earlier, it's like, yeah, he hasn't been doing shows either. Essentially since around the time I stopped, like 2019, 2020. And he misses it too. So I don't miss like traveling and all that stuff, but it's like, man, that's where you see your friends that you only ever see, at conventions. And I know a lot of people in this industry. So
this year I'm going to. I mean, the other reason too is I'm going to a writers' conference, and we're going to go schmooze, and that's quite expensive. So if I'm going to take a trip, I'm not going to do 2 large trips in a month, in a year.
Yeah.
So
if you're gonna take a trip on your favorite rocket ship, going to a con.
Yeah, it's just about as expensive as going on a freaking rocket ship. So, but I think Mike Barron's going to be up here. I think in September.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
Be at a con. I think he's going to. I think he's going to be at BaseCon. I'm not sure.
Mike's a good guy. The first time I met him in person was Dragon Con.
Really?
Found out we were both going, so he's like, "Let me take you out to dinner, Mike." Like, okay, Mike Perrin. That was cool.
Yeah, he did a book with another guy I know, Blaine Pardoe. Was a big BattleTech writer until I think Catalyst Games dumped him. Now after being dumped, he's Larry. You have the link.
Oh, Larry's in here.
Oh,
hello, Larry.
Hello. I know I have the link. Thank you very much. You just didn't know that I was here.
No, I was too busy.
The world ignores Larry.
Larry, do you need a pillow to cry on?
I have my own pillow.
All right.
You guys are so mean.
It's magnetic.
You came prepared.
So what?
This is not drawn and quartered.
I was busy working on a secret project that only Mike knows about. And I lost track of time, and I was about to call Mike and talk to him about it, and then I realized, oh, he's streaming right now. It's Wednesday. So
yeah, but it's not drawn and quartered.
That's correct.
It's just
drawn.
It's just drawing and whatnotting.
What happened to drawn and quartered?
Well, I thought that I had not an appointment, a thing to do tonight for my son graduation dinner, but it turns out my wife got the day wrong. So by the time we figured all that out, it was too late to turn the ship around.
Got you. So when do you think you'll have a little bit of time to chat about what?
Oh, well, later.
Not now.
Of course. But I mean in a couple hours, in an hour, what are you thinking?
Yeah, a couple hours.
Okay, cool.
By the way, Tina says hi, Larry.
So when you get the chance, let's chat about it. Until now, I'll just hang out if you want, since you're kind of
Sounds
all
good.
alone with your moderator who
Hates me.
ignores me when I try to get into the show.
In all fairness, I was on the other screen.
You have the link. Oh.
I know. I'm backstage.
Hello.
Knock, knock. Well, it's nice to see that there are some people, at least, that have shown up and are following along. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, got a tiny little audience over there and whatnot too. So that's what is all about.
Coolness. Working on a little, I'll share my screen, project that I developed quite a while ago, but here's one of the characters. Where is the StreamYard?
You can switch screens if you want, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm looking for my stream. I've got a ton of tabs up right now, so I'm looking for my StreamYard tab. There it is. Okay. And present. Share screen.
You know, this was just going to be a little black and white thing, and now I'm coloring everything.
There are rules.
There are rules.
Before presenting to the screen, remove other media. Oh my God.
You have to remove mine.
Holy cow.
I know. Don't you hate it?
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Here's the image for one of my other projects. One of the characters. So, got some fun stuff here. I'll pull it up here. Hold on 1 second.
No, I don't think Kevin's showing up, Mountain Pass.
Yeah, he called it out early. As soon as he heard I was canceling, he's like, "Oh, good, I'm going to bed."
Here's one of the other characters. Oops, not that. Oh, that's weird. Ooh, what the heck? Oh, my Photoshop's freaking out.
What'd you do?
It has been crashing. Photoshop has been crashing like crazy lately.
It does look kind of cool.
Oink.
What the heck is that?
Nice. It's just freaking out.
Now this is going to be interesting since I've completely obliterated my pencils.
Blink. That's not what I'm looking for. Something wrong here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. All right.
Goodbye, pandas. Save changes. No. Bye-bye, pandas. Bye, Goofy. Save changes. Oh. Oh, cancel. Wait a minute. Should I? Oh, yeah, I should save the changes on that file.
Let's just add some ink to this little well. Easier to do. What's up, Edwin? You got the link if you want to jump.
Boink. Boink. Famous artist painting course. So good. Doink. Minecraft screen grabs. So I don't forget where I'm at while I'm playing. Doink, there we go. So just some fun stuff of a project I developed a few years back.
Hey, Homer.
Boink. And of course, you got to have the golden fleece if you're doing Greek mythology. And his name is Jack.
And he got fleeced.
How about the Kraken?
Boink. Huh. Nice.
So these were fun to design. And here's a piece, boink, with all the characters.
The people on Whatnot have no idea what we're talking about because it's not showing over there.
Oh, man. You can't see it?
They can't see it.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I'm actually streaming the Whatnot stream and then grabbing it with StreamYard so that I can share it on here.
I see. Well, if you can figure out how to stream it, you're more than welcome to show the stuff.
Well, I can't.
Hey, this
I mean, it's on StreamYard, so people on YouTube can see it. But the
Oh, I see.
people on Whatnot can't see it.
I see. I got you. Because I can see it on StreamYard, but right now I'm just seeing Spider Gwen Shadow clones. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that character.
No, did you switch it back, Larry? Wait, you can see it on StreamYard.
Yep. I can see it on StreamYard.
Oh, you just see what I have on my in
Yeah.
the little window.
But I don't see it on YouTube.
Right.
But that's cool.
Right.
That's cool. Showing off your stuff. I get it. I understand.
Well, yeah, because
I understand.
I'm glad you understand, Larry.
Anyway. Well, then I shall set an alarm, and or you can set an alarm, or we could both set an alarm, and we can talk after you're here through impressing everybody with whatever it is you're doing there. Oh, hey, now I see my stuff on YouTube, but it's like 2 minutes ago, so that's cool.
Maybe your YouTube is behind.
It's lagging. There it goes. It caught up. Coolness. So for those of you watching, let's see if I can find the Hydra. Boink. So we had some fun doing this. Got our little Greek boat that's about to gobble up. Can you see the soldiers that are falling into the mouth of the Hydra?
Is that vector based?
Yeah, it's vector based. This is it's an export, but yeah, it's originally we sketched it out on actual paper. Then we imported it in and vectored it.
Gotcha.
So Bill Deli and I did all the color stuff on this. We've got the fates. Wink.
What? 9.2. Didn't the fates only have one eye to share between them?
That's the Stygian witches.
Stygian witches. Okay, I knew that.
Jeez, Jeff.
Look, don't give him a hard time. He didn't even know I was backstage.
That's true. It's fair enough.
I was so engrossed with Mike's drawing and my charts.
Oh, I thought you were so engrossed by a novel that you may have been sent by a really close, long-time friend.
Who's that?
Yes, I was engrossed by a novel and it sent to me by a long-time friend.
Didn't you guys just meet?
What, a year ago?
Well,
Hasn't it been about a year, Jeff?
What, like at a pharmacy or something?
I mean, the first time online, I think it's been about a year.
Yeah.
So.
Well, when you're my age, and particularly Jeff's age, that's not very long.
Are you already? You're not retirement age yet, right? You're not 65.
No.
I'm talking
6 years. I will be.
I'm talking to Mike.
Oh.
Oh wait, what happened to my screen? I'm kidding.
Look, we lost Larry.
I'm only kidding. It's funny to joke about for the next 4 more years.
4 more years.
4 years.
4 more years. Wait, wasn't retirement age used to be 55, right?
Not anymore. 65. Hi, Tina. Thanks for saying hi. I just saw that you said hi. I appreciate that.
Wow, you are way behind.
Well, Jiminy Christmas here. I'm just trying to make sure that,
Jiminy's not here.
And they were born into it. Hey, Pinocchio. Go ahead, make a jackass out of yourself. See if I care.
It's actually pretty good, Jimmy.
Thank you.
You know who Jiminy Cricket is on this, do you? Yes, no.
The character from the book?
No,
No.
yeah. In our community.
Oh, no.
Our circle of friends. A circle of friendship. Yeah, Jiminy Cricket is...
Circle of friends.
now I'm having a brain fart.
He's our friend who never shows up for
Yeah.
Drawn and Quartered.
Where
He's too
is
busy
it?
drawing naked women.
Jason Robinson.
Oh, cat's out of the bag. I didn't think you were going to use their real name. Their cover's been blown.
Doxed much. Jeez. Thanks for doxing them, bro.
He was streaming yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. First time I've seen him do that in a long time.
I wonder what got him to do that.
How about Cersei? There's Cersei and a two-headed cat. Blink.
Is this for a series that... Is this for a cartoon or something that you worked on?
It's an IP we developed. There's Jason. When I had my first animation studio, we had several projects that we developed, and this is one of them that we pitched. And who knows? I might one of these days pick it up again. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You never know. That's what my mom would always say before she went all like we played poker and she would just bet on the dumbest freaking things. You never know.
Tina says Social Security full retirement age, which determines the benefit amount, depends on your birth year and is gradually increasing. For those born in 1960 or later, the full retirement age is 67.
Jeez.
Which means I have another 8 years. Let's pray I don't lose my job in that time.
Why? You still get your retirement.
Right? Yeah, but you know. I mean, I have IRAs and stuff like that, but it's like, you know, I sort of am accustomed to the money rolling in. Kind of like that.
All right.
I'm not exactly working minimum wage. And I kind of like to keep it that way.
What's wrong with working minimum wage, you elitist?
Yeah. I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. Is that too forward?
Yeah. When I was a kid, minimum wage was $4.25.
It was $3.50, I think, when I started working.
You know what it was when it started?
$1?
Nope.
50 cents.
A quarter.
Quarter.
Wow.
That wouldn't surprise me.
And at the time, you could buy a hunk of cheese, a loaf of bread,
and a stick of butter.
And yeah, like a stick of butter for 25 cents. And you know how much a hunk of cheese, a loaf of bread, and a stick of butter cost now?
A lot more.
Roughly minimum wage. So minimum wage is kept up with the cost of
inflation.
Nothing else has.
Here comes Tina with fact check. In 1964, the federal minimum wage was $1.15 per hour. This increased to $1.25 in 1965, and then $1.40 in 1967, according to the U.S. Department of Labor.
Also, it's different in every state.
Yes,
I don't know what it was nationally when I was working, but 1988, it was $4.25 in San Jose, California.
The funny part is that when we increased the minimum wage in Michigan,
Mhm.
virtually no one was working at minimum wage.
That's convenient.
You couldn't work at McDonald's for minimum wage. You paid more than minimum wage.
Yeah. What do you call it? Chick-fil-A pays $20 an hour. Actually, I think they pay more now, but they were paying more than minimum wage before they made that law where all fast food in California has to pay $20 an hour.
Wow. So in Indonesia, where some of you may know I was working.
You were working in Indonesia?
I was working in Indonesia just a year and a little less than a year and a half ago, which is where I met my wife and where we had our baby, because I was there for 6 years. The minimum wage in Indonesia is, in US dollars, about $363
An hour?
per month.
How much is
What's it per hour?
Well, let's see. I will do the calculation.
how much is a thing of bread down there? Loaf of bread.
I don't. It's a lot cheaper. 363 divided by 4.35 weeks, $83 a week divided by 40.
Wait, that's full time?
$2 an hour. Yes, it is.
Who the heck works full time at minimum wage?
People that wash vegetables.
Oh, yeah, that's worth $2 an hour. I remember a few years ago, I was checking out the rates of how much people get paid in different parts of the world. A math teacher, like, college educated math teacher in India made $31 a month.
Whoa.
I'm like, dang. See how it starts coming together when you start dropping these blacks in?
Yes, it really comes together.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That did sound sincere, right?
No. That's how I knew it came from you.
So in Jakarta, which is where I was working, the minimum wage is per hour is, un momento por favor, $1.72 an hour USD.
Dang, we need to hire some artists from there.
Well, you're not going to pay the minimum wage, but I can tell you that the artists that we're getting
I am. I don't know about you.
I can tell you that the artists that were being paid at a higher wage rate were making approximately $700 a month.
Nice.
That being
outsourcing, baby, that's where it's at.
Yeah. But that being said, groceries there are far cheaper. And their eggs, super duper cheap, and they don't refrigerate them.
Yeah, I think America's like the only country that refrigerates our eggs.
It's because we wash them, and it washes the
coating off.
The bloom, as it's called. The cuticle also is what it's called. Washes it off the egg, which allows bacteria to enter the eggshell. Therefore, if we don't refrigerate our eggs after washing them, they will go bad very quickly. Over there, we don't refrigerate our eggs until we take them home, if we even do it then. So,
and I repeat myself.
The chances of getting salmonella there much reduced because it can't get into the to the egg itself. Can't get through the cuticle in through the shell.
Right.
Coolness.
And when it does, you'll find out one way or the other.
Oh yeah, I'll just give it a couple hours. You'll find out.
My name's Salmonella.
Did you see the new Predator? The new Predator trailer?
Yeah, I didn't see the trailer. I did see the still of Bucky the Boyhood Predator or whatever his name is. It's funny.
I'll probably watch it and see what it's like, but it's like, Prey, the last one, Prey, left me rather.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. The first Predator was just the best Predator, and they've all kind of gone down.
The second one with what's his name? The guy who played on Lethal.
Yeah, I'm too old for this stuff, guy.
Danny Glover. That was actually very good too. In fact, I almost kind of like that one better than the first one.
Really?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Boo.
It's very close.
Yeah.
I like the fact that like Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of had like this traditional slugfest with the Predator, and the second one, the guy is like holding on by his freaking fingernails.
Right.
He comes out all messed up. So it had a certain appeal to it. And I even like Predators, the one on the where they were transported to a separate planet. I like that one too.
Yeah,
well, I didn't
the
like
first one's still the best.
Yeah, the first one's pretty good.
First one's the best.
Just the second one has Bill Paxton in it.
Okay. It's a good argument.
Yeah, Prey was kind of forgettable. Tina says nobody refrigerated their eggs in Mexico either.
Nobody refrigerated their egg nowhere.
Well, the other thing about Prey too is the other thing about Prey too is that it went against Predator lore. The first two had it right, where it was like a really hot location. Like, because the first one mentions, when the summers are really hot, they say the devil that's in the trees or the devil in the forest comes and gets men. And then the second one, they had it in the inner city in LA, and it was like uber hot there too. And so that matched the Predator lore. And then after that, when they did Predators, I guess that might have matched the lore. That was on their own planet. But the Prey one went against it, where they were up in the United States and they made absolutely no mention about how hot it was. And it wasn't that. It didn't look to be the right conditions for one of the Predators to show.
I think they broke that canon with Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, where it's down in Antarctica.
Yeah.
So, but even so, if you're going to do a Predator movie, you try to stick with the canon.
Right.
And then the historicity of it was all wrong. They talked about the French being there and attacking the Indians. The French weren't like that. The Spanish were, but the French weren't. So they could have went with the Spanish, but they didn't do that.
You're saying the French were cowards?
No, they were. Up in this area, they were the French traders.
You're not good with the joke, huh?
Yeah, well, the French settlers and the traders here
Look,
were actually.
Keep going.
Yeah, I am going to keep going. You're not going to dissuade me from You're not going to get me off of my soapbox. So the French settlers, especially like up in this area, they had very good relations with the natives.
What are you saying? They had relations with the natives?
Yeah, they also married into a lot of tribes.
And had relations with The natives?
So the French weren't down in that region during that time. But the thing you can't get over is that it wasn't really, really hot, which is the conditions.
Right.
So
because predators, they like to wear the little fishnet outfits in the heat.
yeah. Yeah, this is cool. Father says the predator was always in the hotter summers during some conflict. That's true too.
All righty. Now the fun part. Should I do the webs? Should I like ink?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I'm getting conflicting accounts here. What do you guys in Whatnot think? Should I ink the lines around the webs or just leave them white?
I think it look great white.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Webs
I'm not an artist,
don't
so.
have any black lines, but that's
You know what I need to do. That's true. That's a fair argument.
if you were going to ink it, I would say do a very light touch of gray.
Yeah, I don't have a light
It's
gray.
a pretty nice drawing there. That's almost like a professional.
Almost. Almost like a professional. Right. I'm really sketchy on this because I don't know how long that ink is going to take to dry on the other ink. And I need to do some erasing.
I'm going to hop off, Mike, so that you can be the star of the show again. I don't want to put
All right,
any
Larry.
tarnish
I mean,
on your star.
I'm the star when you're here too. I don't know what your beef is. But...
Well, I understand. I didn't, you kind of now you made me feel bad about it. I was starting to feel pretty good about myself, but thanks for knocking me down a peg again so I can be right there.
I'm here to help you with your humility, Larry.
Yep.
That's what God sent me for.
I believe that.
You could always stay for the movie
I'm
discussions.
pretty sure that's the case. Anyway. All right, man. Well, let's talk in about an hour and a half or so.
All right, buddy.
Okay, cool. Later.
Just for that, I'm not going to let him in again.
All right. That sounds fair. That sounds fair. I also need to color in this webbing like blue, which is yeah. Is that it? Is that everything?
I guess. Yes.
That popped out all right, huh?
Yeah.
That's not too
I didn't
good.
think you could do it, but you did it.
Oh, thank you for your vote of confidence. What color blue is this? Is this? I need a different blue. There's a good. There's a blue for it. I think. There we go. All right. Now I have to be very. I have to be very, very careful.
Oh. My shoulder's actually beginning to feel better too with physical therapy. You should do physical therapy.
Why?
To fix your elbow or whatever it is that's bad.
It'll fix itself.
No, they don't fix themselves.
My rotator cuff did.
Well, mine hasn't. Matter of fact, mine got worse.
Yeah, but you didn't go carnivore.
I ate enough protein.
That's not. That's not what I said.
I had a steak the other day. Therefore, I'm carnivore.
That's omnivore. You can't have a steak and then the potato chips. Or the potato.
I think of potatoes as starchy animals. We have a super chat. Valley Lost says steak.
Excellent.
$1.99.
Excellent. That is the best super chat ever, Valley Law. Thank you so much.
I had bacon for breakfast the other night. Or the
I
other
had
day.
bacon for lunch today.
I wish I could have bacon for lunch.
You can if you're a
I don't
carnivore.
remember what I had for lunch today. Oh, I had a hamburger.
I had a hamburger for dinner. Just a hamburger and gravy. No, nothing else. Which, by the way,
Gravy's not carnivore. Gravy's got
close
starch.
enough. Close enough.
Close enough. No.
It's just a little bit of gravy. I've been holding back on my cheating lately, so been doing all right.
So what do you use for carnivore bread, or don't you do that?
I don't do that. Like if I'm having a burger, I just do it on lettuce. Lettuce
is not carnivore. Lettuce is not.
Lettuce is crunchy water. It doesn't matter. That's all there is to lettuce.
Pablo says, I just saw both of the new Predator movie trailers. There is an animated movie coming out. Yeah, I saw that. They don't even the animated one doesn't even look like a Predator.
Oh, really?
It's got this huge chest and this tiny little head.
Tiny little thing. Well, let's hear it for them screwing everything up.
Yeah, they will. Well, I think I'm going to drop out too.
All righty then.
So,
thank you for coming
no problem.
and lightening my night.
Thank you for making things exciting. All right, I will talk to you later, dude.
All right, Jeff. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Now we got rid of Jeff. We can hang out. Ha. All right. What's everybody think? What do my whatnot people think? What do you think? And whatnot? Get it? All right. I am actually going to do a little bit of black on the webs, just over the words, because it's like I want it to separate from the words. So. Is my head in the way? My head's in the way. Oopsie. So, whatnot audience, let me ask you a question. Now I've got this. And I've got my She-Venom. I've got my Wonder Woman. My Chun-Li. What should I do next? And when should I hold the auction? How should I? My noggin was in the way. Yeah, sorry, Jenna. See, that works better because it like pops off a little bit. Maybe I should do it here too. And then here. There we go. I'm gonna cycle through the other ones again because it seems like when the She Venom one comes up, people tend to get excited about the She Venom. I'm gonna put this away. I think I need like advice on how to handle, running up auctions and whatnot for this stuff, because I wanna make sure I get the maximum audience participation from that, from this, Wonder Woman, from Street Fighter, check it and see. Love the black line work, really makes it pop. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, it does. It's a big difference. That's what it would have been fun if I had like some sort of a white paint instead of having to do the cross hatching, but I don't know. I think cross hatching, I don't know, it looks kind of cool. It gives it a texture I otherwise would not have had. That's not too shabby. So I could do that, or you know what? I am still gonna have to get something sold here tonight. Maybe I should put one of these up. Ah, gosh darn it! I hate to do that because everybody wants the She Venom. I've had multiple people say they want the She Venom, but like, how am I gonna do a auction? How are people gonna know there's an auction? I don't even know how to do that. How do you market, like, when you're gonna auction a particular item to, the fans? Does someone at Whatnot understand this so much better than me that they can let me know the best way to make that happen? What am I on here? Tess, are you actually watching on Instagram? My daughter-in-law is joined on Instagram, but I don't think anybody's actually watching. I think that's Instagram. People just pop in and out of lives so quickly. It seems almost pointless. I don't know. It's 9 o'clock. Hey, Jeremiah Jones, why would you do that? That's mean. Let's see how many people are still watching here. All right, got 13 people here. Got a Wonder Woman over here. See, I just leave this on the screen and more people show up on Whatnot. I wish I had more Venom freaking blanks, man. This is the only Venom blank they had at that store, and they had like tons and tons of stuff. And but yet this is the only one I could grab. So I've got that, I've got this, got this. And it was Bob suggested that I do these 4 and that I take them and do an auction night with them. So they're done. They're done. What do I do now? Are any of my regular Blacklist Universe guys here that can help me out with a cheap little $5? You know what? I'm gonna do a headshot auction just on a Lone Star card. So this will be the auction. I just want to be able to get that last sale from a new bidder because I need one more buyer who's never bought anything from me in order to get my bonus, my full bonus. So I'm going to start a temp listing, and it's going to be, by the way, if you're not on trading card games, sports cards, toys, comics, and I'm going to do comics and manga. Well, arts and handmade. All right, that's fine. Auction. I'm going to start it at $1. There's only like 2 people in here, so it's probably going to go for $1. But I'll be honest with you, I just want my bonus. So I don't really care that much. Gosh dang it. I'm done already. Sheesh. What is with this thing? Oh, category. I have to select a second category? Art and prints. Done. Sketch card. Description. Me draw sketch card. Starting price $1. Quantity 1. Condition brand new. Shipping profile 8 to 11 ounces. Confirm. All right. Oh, then I have to go over here, right? I have to go over here. Where is it? What happened? What in the heck happened? I'm over here now, Mike. Oh, thank you, Tina. I don't know what happened. I thought I made the product, but it didn't. What the heck? Add temporary listing. Create temporary listing. Arts and prints, product name. Sketch card. Description. I draw a sketch card. Starting price $1. Quantity 1. Condition. Brand new. Shipping profile. 8 to 11 ounces. Add photos. Optional. Confirm. Why is it not showing up on my thing? Oh, auction. Oh, here we go. All right. All right. There's 3 people over here. I'm going to start the sketch card. It's $1. It'll probably go for $1. So I'm going to go ahead and run this. And start auction. I'll do 40 seconds. How come it's not wide enough to do a minute? How do I slide this over so I can get a minute? 45 seconds is enough. All right, ready? Ready? You guys ready? Go. All right. $1 sketch card. Sketch card for $1. I just need to get my 5th backer. Set up and bidded. Wait, set up and bidded. Oh, yep. Tina Catatomic is winning. You've now got 27, 26, 25, 24. All right, Tina, what are you going to want on your sketch card? I think you're the only one who's bidding. I mean, don't let me stop anybody else from bidding. This is ridiculous. $1 for a sketch, but I'm only doing it so I can get my bonus. I want my $150 bonus. That's all I need. Hey, Tina won. Whatever you want to draw for me. All right. I will. Let's see. What should I draw? What should I draw? Does that mean I got my bonus? It means I got my bonus, right? I don't know how to check that. I'll check it later. Devontae Edwards, what's up? Welcome, welcome. All right. What do I want to draw for Tina? I could draw Lone Star. I mean, it is a Lone Star card. Or what do you think, Tina? I mean, give me, what do you want? I hate this draw whatever you want kind of thing because I like, you know what? I'll draw Angel. I'll draw Angel because she's an angel. Put my glasses on. Hey, Vic9898. Is that you, Victor? Are you in here now? Mike, would you like for me to send you what Google AI suggests for Whatnot sellers? I can message you in Discord if you like. Yeah, sure, Tina, please. Please, and thank you. What's up, Sick of Death? Draw me a Mac champion Pokemon for $1. Sorry, Vic, you're too late. You're too late. I will not be making this offer again. This was just so I could get my bonus. See, if you make a certain amount of sales on Whatnot, like when you first join, you have a certain amount of time, and you can get up to $150 bonus. And I had everything else done. I just needed one more buyer to buy something, and Tina lucked out because otherwise I wouldn't have made this available. This is why I'm scared of the auction stuff, because I don't have enough audience on Whatnot yet to do like full-scale auctions. So I might just have to stick to the buy it now stuff. I don't know. Ooh, you know what I should do? I should do her costume. There is no topic tonight, Alpha Proto. We are not doing that. Mike, secret draw legacy of Kane characters. You what? What? Thank you, Tina. Kansas Kid, 1967. What's up? All right, let me double check something. All right, home. Congrats on your first sale. What are you talking about? By the way, if you're here and you're new on Whatnot, please do follow me. If you're on another channel, please do subscribe. Showtime, $5. I wonder if I have to send it out. How do I find out? Rewards Club. Oh, not eligible. It's a time smart channel. One live order to ship. All right. All right. There's no topic. How can you draw along? That is a dilemma, isn't it? How can you draw along when there's no topic? Well, what are you doing showing up at 9:12 asking for a topic? It's a little late to be worried about topics. I'll be honest with you. All right. I'm just going to ink it from there. I was eating. Is Mike double streaming? Has he discovered Whatnot? I have discovered Whatnot. And now I am whatting and I am notting. Trying to build up a audience over there. Always fun going to a new site and trying to start over. Hey, Oli just jumped on Whatnot. What's up, Oli? What's up, my Oli Bowley? Oli. Xylee Sales. What's up? Welcome to the channel, or the call it a channel on Whatnot. I'm such a luddite. Bruno Cardoza, good to catch up with you. Yes, I had a great Easter. How about yourself? Went over to my new. What do you call it? Are they just in-laws? Do I call the parents of my son-in-law in-laws, or is that just what they call them? I don't even know what that phraseology is. My daughter's in-laws? Outlaws. Thanks, Oli. The old outlaws. Rivals? No, I don't think rivals is the right word. Although when the baby comes, that's the rival. Oh, I don't think I've announced that publicly. My daughter finally announced it on Easter. I'm going to be a grandpa again. Double grandpa. So that's cool. It's funny I haven't mentioned that on... Well, actually, it's only Wednesday. Did I do a stream on Monday? I know. Little Eden. Y'all remember Little Eden from the stream years ago? Now married. Cooking up my second grandchild. Did she ever get paid? She got paid in spades. I know that's not a joke about her husband being black. That is funny. I don't think this new generation even knows that terminology. Call a spade a spade. I know, Victor, you're heartbroken. Deal with it. Why do you have to go there, Mr. Miller? Because it's me. That's a good joke. I don't know what you're crying about. That's our Mikey. That's right. Mike, they are your in-laws. They're my in-laws? I mean, how does that work? I'm not like... I have no sister-in-law or brother-in-law or father-in-law. What is the terminology to my daughter's mother-in-law to me? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Welcome, Tenshi.
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Your son-in-law's parents is what you would say. Son-in-law's parents. All right, that'll work.
Maybe I sat there watching it.
That face looks good. Huh? Tina's watching on Whatnot. I wonder if it makes a difference if I have more. I guess if I have more people watching, it sort of attracts other people to watch, right? I just want more people to watch so that I can build the channel up and then do the cool auctions and stuff. The auctions are fun, but it's no fun if there's not enough people to actually bid. Something buzzed. You have Whatnot and YouTube both open. Me too. Well, I do. Thank you, Tina, for making the bid on this because I don't know how much time left I had to get that bonus, and I wanted to make sure I got that. That's like $150 of free money. I'll take it. Not the best brush in the world, but better than that other little thing I was using. Oh my gosh. You should have said $150 commission for $1. Huh? What? Where do I know Mike? Where are you from, Tina? How do you know Mike? Oh. Vic is Victor. I can tell from how he's talking. Thank you for the added noise, Isaac. Ora, ora, ora.
How many people are on?
On what?
8.
There she is. There she is. Missy Angela. It's always laggy. You know what I can't do? I have red ink. I'm going to give her.
I was running at 3 FPS. It's like
Red Rips. Oh, you know what? I think I have blue ink around here somewhere too. Oh well. Ah well. What did Alpha Proto say? Stole his blood so he could sign his books with this. Oh my god. That's lovely. All right. Let me erase here. All right. So that's what a black and white and a red trading card looks like. If anybody was interested. I mean, it didn't just have to be a bust. If you're going to pay for a full trading card, then you can pretty much have whatever you want on it. But how to catch new viewers? How about a beautiful girl with red lips that looks an awful lot like my wife? All right, let's do. I'll do it up here. And then I will sign with a smaller pen. I want to sign with it like a big old giant Sharpie. There you go. What is Whatnot name, says Gary. My is name Whatnot Mike S. Miller Art is Gary. All right, I do not have any top loaders for these, so I'm going to have to wrap it in a little baggie or something and get that to you straight away, Tina. So, all right, that's that. It's 9:30. We've been up thus for 2 hours. I don't know. Should I keep going? Would you draw the Hulk smashing 100 aliens on a sketch card? Is that a challenge, Bear Claw? I don't know how many I could fit, but I could try it. Oh darn, you know what I mean? A lot of people would spend $20 to get a fast drawing of a character they like. Just got to find a way to attract them. Oh yeah, but I don't. Who is this random woman you got? This is Angel from Lone Star. So for those of you who don't know, oh, actually, I should sign the back too. The back is the authentication, authenticated by Mike S. Miller. I'm gonna sign the back too, but I'm gonna sign it in pink, double signed, authenticated. Mr. Miller always draws his wife. I don't always draw my wife. I just very often draw my wife because I like drawing my wife. Thank you, my friend. You made my. Thank you, Tina. Very, very thankful. You can sign. You can sign it to Tina, my very best friend. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I think it might clutter the card up a little bit. Hey, Gary's in the house. What's up, Gary? I hear your. Or I don't hear. I saw your channel on here. You do a lot of business up here on the Whatnots, don't you? You know what? I'm gonna add some blue to her eyes, anyways. A little bit of blue, a little bit of blue. Make your own comics. Mr. Miller's on your turf. I'm on your turf, Gary. What are you gonna do about it? You know, Gary, we could simulstream. I was talking to Buzz today on his chat, and he said that you can simulstream on Whatnot. So you could do, it would be like me on top and then you on the bottom. I don't even know how it works, but it would split the screen and it would be like two of us whatnotting together and whatnot. How cool would that be? There you can see the little tiny bit of blue in her eyes now. Right? No? This is so freaking laggy, it's killing me. Lag. All right. I need something to put this in. Keep it safe. I'll just do a comic bag. I've got a friend in you. You got a friend in me. All right. That's for you, Tina. I will get this out tomorrow. Not that I care about so on Whatnot you don't get paid until you actually deliver, right? I don't really care about that for this. I'm just gonna get it out tomorrow because I like cleaning everything up and having everything done. All right, so this is what I did tonight, guys. This Spider-Gwen, Shadow Clone Jutsu. And then I did this one yesterday. Street Fighter, Chun-Li. And then I did this one today. Wonder Woman in her classic 80s outfit. I completely forgot about that outfit. And then I did She-Venom, which is the one everybody seems to want. So I need to figure out the best way to do an actual auction so that I can maximize my one and only Venom cover. Oh man, I wish they had more than one of these. I need to go. I don't know what other comic shops to hit here in San Diego that might have some. So Yeah, I guess you have to like promote. I don't, Gary, you've been doing this for a while. Tell me, how do you find the auctions to be most beneficial? What is the most beneficial auction? And guys in the chat, who else? What else should I do for a cover? I've got 41 more covers. I bought a whole bunch of them. Alpha Proto, I'm not even going to dignify that with highlighting it. Sheesh. Put them up in your bin. Like at whatever price I want. I mean, I could do that, right? Scan them in, bin them up, put them in a bin. But Jojo, Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, Vic, you're not allowed to offer suggestions. I'm looking for actual collectors to tell me what they are interested in. And you did Chun-Li. Yeah, that's because one of the collectors saw. So here's what I did. I don't want to go through the whole box again. But so I have Amazing Spider-Man. Boy, now that they're bagged, they slide right off my desk. This one is Spawn. Deadpool. And you can auction them from the bin. Right. Right. Okay. So one at a time, just scan them in, put them on my bin, and then, as in buy it now. Right. I got Thundercats, Red Sonja, Transformers, which I'm loathing the idea of someone wanting a Transformer. Absolute Carnage. I got another Capcom. I got a Walking Dead. I'd love to see somebody order a zombie. Yo Joe, Superman Unchained. Oh boy. Harley Quinn. Superman Blank. This is a Savage Avengers. You can't see it, but it's covered. Harley Quinn. Another Harley Quinn. X-Men 97. You could do that nice rogue on there. Old Man Logan. This is like half of my stack. I've got a bunch more stuff. If Capcom Rhaegar Targaryen might be interested in a Resident Evil or Devil May Cry cover on or Onimusha. Well, I mean, I'm not just going to do it in the hopes that somebody's interested. Someone's got to commission, or it's got to be a buyer who knows this market and who would be like, you know what people would really like? Old Man Logan chopping off Xavier's head or something like that, you know? Got a bunch of House of X stuff. I got some Magics. Magic. Amazing Spider-Man 25. House of X. So I got almost, I mean, I don't want to say I got everything, but I got a whole bunch of stuff. So whatever people might be interested in, I might have a cover that'd be appropriate for it. So that's not even all of them. I just don't want to drag everything out. But yeah, So, still trying to figure out how to auction these off best, but I will definitely have to upload these, put them into my Buy It Now section, which is up on the left here. I'll probably do that after the show. Yeah. Who's live? Oh, Rob Liefeld is live right now. 132 people watching. Sheesh. I kind of want to watch his show. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see what Rob's doing. Albert Wesker. Vic, you have a knack for not really being helpful. Mr. Miller, you are doing pretty good compared to Rob. With my whole 6 people, it's hard to, I just started. This is like my 4th stream. So 4th stream, I've had 5 different customers. But the first night, man, it was great. I got a full page commission, which is not that 11 by 17 anything goes cover style. It was just a full figure $500 commission. And then I sold my Red Sonja, which was $300. Or you know what? It was higher, but I sold it at a discount for $300. That's much higher than a few countries I have lived in. Wait, what? John Wick says auction, of course. Yeah. John, are you on Whatsapp or whatnot? Whatsapp is a different app. Wonder Woman looks like Bisley. Venom 2. I wouldn't say it looks like Bisley. How does that look like Bisley? I don't think that looks like Bisley at all. I think I did a pretty good job blending the colors on this one. The paper is not as conducive to colors, but it looks a little bit washed out in this light. I'm not gonna lie. Full time at minimum wage, pretty much most Portugal. Bruno, are you like way back in the chat or something? And then here's Spadagwan. Spadagwan. All right. I don't know what to do now. Should I just wrap up the show? Or should I... Honestly, I wish I had somebody to guide me. Gary, guide me. Tell me what I should do now. What do you do? How do these shows go for you? Be my Obi-Wan. You know, you can join me on YouTube. The link is in the Twitter. Oh, you're not on the Twitter. All right. I'm gonna send Gary a invite here. See if he's got the time. What do you want to know, Gary? Mr. G Ship. I'm sending you a link. Jump in here and tell me how this goes for you as a long time whatnotter. Welcome, Ener. Ener. Death Care, what's up? Welcome. And if you are new to my whatnot channel, please do hit that follow button wherever that is and give me a follow so that you can be here when I do get around to figuring out how to auction these things with a decent audience. That's really what I want to know. How do you get an audience enough to have a decent auction rather than just selling it at a buy it now price? Right? That's kind of an important thing to learn. Tag out to Mr. Shipment. Tag. That Chun-Li is okay, but her thighs are too small. There's no pleasing some people. Bruno says, I heard a farmer say that's because U.S. eggs need. Bruno, you are so. Hold on, I have to post this. Bruno, you are like an hour behind in the chat. So funny. So funny. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I do have a scan. I could add this. I scanned these two ones. Add a create quality listing. Let's do this. I have the Venom scan. Product details. Modern comics. Oh, is it modern comics or comic art? Which one should I push for that? Comic art? Comic art. She Venom custom sketch cover. Description. Venom comic sketch cover converted to She Venom by Mike S. Miller. Dang it. My keyboard's broken. Quantity 1. Condition. I would say this is a mint condition. I don't know if it's any better than that. Wait. Oh, price. Do I put it? All right, I'm going to do a $600 buy it now because I don't want this to just accept offers, shipping profile, 12 to 15 ounces. Publish. All right. There, I did it, Gary. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, Gary? I put it up there. It's up there somewhere. Is it not? It's not up there. Wait. Is it not in here now? Ay. I don't know how to do this. What is this? It should be up there, shouldn't it? Hey, Alpha Proto made his way over here. Fringe shopping. All right. Let's see. Pending auction, giveaways, sold, auction. Buy it now. I'm going to delete this. I'm not doing another $1 sketch card auction. It's not on there at all. What? I don't know. This site confuses me. I'm going to have to go back later and watch that. Seemed like a cool conversation. Welcome to the future, Bruno. Welcome to the future, pal. Hey, Jiminy Cricket is on Whatsapp. What's up, Jiminy? All right. How many of you people who are watching me on WhatsApp are actually, or on Whatnot, are actually here from my YouTube channel? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. You know it. You feel confident. All right. I'm going to try this again with the Wonder Woman quality listing. Actually, I'll try it with the Chun-Li. Chun-Li! Modern comics or comic art? I don't know which one to put it in. I'm going to put it in comic art. And this is a Street Fighter Chun-Li Street Fighter Summer Special Sketch Cover. Color sketch cover by Mike S. Miller. Quantity 1. Condition mint. Buy it now. I think I'm gonna do 400 in this because I could do another Chun-Li. I can't do another She Venom because I don't have another Venom. Shipping profile 12 to 15 ounces. Publish. Oh wait. 1. Publish. Oh, I have to add them. I have to add to show. That's why. That's what I was missing. There we go. All right, let me add Wonder Woman while I'm at it. Do. Same thing, 400. Shipping profile, 12 to 15 ounces. Comic art. Wonder Woman sketch cover. Color cover. Sketch cover. Mike Messler. Quantity 1. Condition. Hello, mint. It looks mint to me. No. Publish. Quantity 1. Didn't I already do that? Publish. All right, then click on that and then add to show. Look at me figuring stuff out. I'm a genius. All right, back to the show. Woohoo! All right, no one special. Oh, that's funny. No one special. Cave Comics Bin, welcome. James, Nick, welcome to the show. With that, can I see them now on here? Oh, there's my Venom. There's my Chun-Li. And there's my Wonder Woman. And later I'll put this one up there too. I could just keep making these, huh? And just put them up and wait for people to bid on them or make an offer, whatever. And if I'm just desperate for a pizza, I can accept the offer. Alpha Proto's back in. Alpha, you keep getting booted or something? Gonna have to back later. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Condition dick. I don't think I want to start another piece tonight. Wait, what did I do today? I did this one and I did Wonder Woman. So that's 2 in a day. That's plenty. I do have other things I need to do other than just draw comic book covers. But Spider-Gwen looks great. Oh, thank you, Bruno. You want to see it again? Yeah, this is the one I worked on live here. What really sucks is I wanted to, like the Wonder Woman, I actually just recorded me drawing it. I wasn't live, and so I'm going to be able to make a video out of it. But the recording for this is so crap that I don't see any value in making a video out of it. It's really kind of upsetting. Because I could be hitting, 2 birds with 1 stone if I was doing that. Gary, I guess you're not coming in. Is that what I'm getting from this? You're just not going to show up? My good friend Gary, who I've known for many, many years, won't show up in my time of need. Yeah. All my stuff is off. You're on your phone, right, Gary? You have the Whatnot app on your phone, right, Gary? You're just shunning me. It's breaking my heart, Gary. Is it due to the low frame rate? Yeah, it's terrible. I think it might actually be better if I streamed from my phone. And Buzz was telling me that if you stream from your phone, it actually saves the video, and then you can use that video to make shorts and whatnot and that kind of stuff. So I don't know where my phone clip arm is. I know I have an adapter for this camera arm that will hold a phone. I just have no idea where I put it. Gary says, yes, use your phone. Thanks, Gary. That's so helpful. You could just speed up while you voice over it. Well, that was the plan. So I'll do it with the Wonder Woman one because send me a co-host link. Okay, how do I do that? Tell me how I do that, Gary. Gary, tell me how I do that, Gary. Marketing shows. Going to my shows. Picture quality is better on Whatnot than YouTube. Oh. Go to show tools. Show title. Open show and show stream settings. Okay, I'm on show tools. What's up, Punkorama? Do I go to open show or show stream settings? By the way, if you're new here, please do give me a follow so that you're here when I auction these bad boys off. Or you can go ahead and buy them in the buy it now bin or give me an offer or whatever. Who knows? You might offer it and I might take it and lose money on something. Someone told me they had a piece or they saw a piece go for like $2,000. And I'm like, okay, that's probably not going to happen to me, but dang, that would be pretty dope. I think you need to be on your phone. Why do I need to be on my phone? So I need to pick up my phone, go to my Whatnot app. Or you mean I need to be streaming from my phone? Is that what you're saying? Gary Shipman. Invite to co-host. Whoa, I just did it. And I'll also allow you to moderate. All right. I sent Gary a co-host link. So let's see what happens now. See? Wait a second. Why is it on my phone? I don't see. Huh. I don't know. I don't quite know how this works. I don't know how anything works. Gary, get in here. Show me the ways. You know, Gary may look like a Luddite, but he's very forward-thinking when it comes to this sort of thing. I'm just messing. I love Gary. I love me some Gary Shipman. All right, so these are the news. I got to scan this one in and put it in my bin. Did you get the link, Gary? Did you get the link, Gary? Is it working for you, Gary? I'm waiting for Gary to answer me. Do. You know what? I can put some. Tell me if guys on Whatnot can hear if I add music to the background on via YouTube. I want to play the Mikey Mouse thing. Joined? Gary. What do you mean you joined? Oh, joined as in join the stream. But you're not here as... Gary, did you get the link to join the stream? Alpha Proto, I love that song. Alpha, are you the one that put this song up? Do. Yeah, that is why I love it. You're funny. Send Gary the link. I did, Comics Bear. I sent him the link. Gary Shipman, co-host. I'm looking for it now. Okay, it says you're co-hosting, but where are you if you're co-hosting? Why can't I see you? How does this work then? Have you done this before, Gary? Gary. Oh, Gary. We can hear you, Gary? How can you hear Gary? I don't hear Gary. Is there a no, volume's up. All right, let me turn this off. Shush. Mike screwed up again. You can hear Gary. How come you can hear Gary and I can't hear Gary? What's up with that? What's up with that? We can see Gary's stream and his thumb. I hear Mr. Shipman. What the? What the? So you can... This doesn't seem fair at all. I'm going to go to another stream. No Gary here, says Bruno. I know, right? Let me see. Share. Oh, that's weird.
Okay, so Alpha Proto is doing it. Thank you. You're better at typing than I am. I can't. I'm terrible at doing the whole typing.
I can see you now from a separate window. Like if I'm watching it, I can see you, but I don't see it on the one where I'm broadcasting.
It's because you're using StreamYards or Stream, whatever it's called.
What do you mean?
Or OBS or something like that.
I'm not using OBS.
What are you using? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You can hear me right now.
because I opened a different window.
Because of what?
Hold on a second.
I didn't know you could hear me.
I couldn't before. Hold on. Let me stop
What are you
screen share.
streaming from?
All right, I'm going to close this one. I'm going to bring this one over here. Well, now I just see you. Wait, you can't see me. What the heck? What is happening here? I don't know what I did, Jiminy. I honestly don't know what I did. Start from here. Okay, well, I'm here. Did I get kicked out of... Try it again, Gary. Try coming in again. I'm gonna do it before I open StreamYard back up, or before I bring blah. Just do what I said, Gary. Everyone's gonna have to wait on YouTube. Or I could just end the YouTube part. I'm trying to fix it, Comics Bear. Send the co-host again. Ugh. Don't end the YouTube. How will the Comics Bear tune in? I mean, he could come over to Whatnot and tune in, right? Okay, Gary, I sent it. The link has been sent. Let's try this again. Are you serious? You can see Gary again? Oh my gosh. What? Okay, now I just see Gary. Gary wants to know if you're streaming from your phone, Mike. No, I'm not streaming from my phone. Streaming from my computer. Okay, I think you need to be streaming from your phone. I don't want to stream from my phone. I mean, I could. This is the worst D&Q ever. I don't know what to do. Streaming from your phone or exploring your stream. Yes. This is worse than Mike's potato can. And I can't hear Gary either. Gary, you talking?
Yes, I'm talking.
Oh. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Mike.
So what I don't understand is it looks like the same screen, but if I feel like if I end this one, I'll disappear again. I don't know what to do, Gary.
Well, I think that you need to. I haven't had a lot of luck streaming using like OBS or Stream. I don't use StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, because it just causes a lot of problems. It makes your video lag. It does all kinds of stuff. If you stream using Whatnot, you can. You have to do the setting before you go live, and you may have already set it up. I don't know, but it will record your videos for you, and it holds them. Now everybody else won't be able to see them, but you can see them, and then you can go and pull them down and make other content out of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you have to turn it on. It's like a recording thing, and you only have to do it one time. And you may have already done it when you were setting up your Whatnot. Are you still there?
Yeah, I just don't know what to do.
You know?
Because if I leave this on so I can hear you, it's just got this horrible echo.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Because you're listening through what, your phone? Or
No, because I'm listening through the viewing screen rather than the transmitting screen. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure something out. All right. Well, have you done on Whatnot?
I've done okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often do you do it?
I do it all the time. So it's just that's what I do now. Like I don't really do YouTube stuff anymore because my channel got banked twice or whatever. And now I've been making like shorts out of the Whatnot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the channel's been building up just by doing shorts.
What channel?
My YouTube channel.
Oh.
It's not anything big or anything, but I'm not even doing live streams or anything. And it's just like, oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
But yeah, I just do Whatnot. Whatnot works way better than like eBay and things like eBay is terrible.
Yeah. I hear do people well here. Do people see? I can't even think with the stupid echo. It's driving me crazy, Gary. Tell you what, I'll figure this out, and then we'll do a coat stream at some point. This echo is killing me. How's that sound?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
That was what?
Doing a co-stream later when I figure all this crap out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this stream up. Thanks for trying to help.
Sure.
I'll talk to you soon.
Have a good one.
All right, you too. Just take advantage of the echo and make it karaoke night. How about no? Please forgive Mike, everyone. He's a boomer, and these computers confuse him. You know what, Jiminy? I don't need none of your lip. All right. So that's it. This was the worst DQ ever. I agree. But we will figure this all out. And then bye-bye. I'm going to go back to an hour ago. And then I will have these available. I'll upload this one too. Make it available in my buy now store until such time as I do an auction. If I don't sell them by then, I will just continue to make new pieces available. Yeah. So thanks everybody for being here. God bless us, everyone. And we'll see you on the next exciting episode of Mike Boomers the Internet. Bye.